I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. Yes guys and girls, welcome back to another video. Hi, I'm Mark. I'm a UK driver, driving a car transporter in a transport engineering odyssey with a Spanish staff, made in Milan. So we are loaded for Inverness and Perth with Kias on. Currently in Southweight services. Managed to get over the 66. I'm I think 153 mile away from Perth. Like I say, I have took a video of this in the daylight to show you a bit better, because it is the end of day 2, but I'm going to do a day 3 special, because you know I look rough in the morning. I never feel like up to vlogging when I wake up first thing in the morning, so when I start it, it's already started. If you know what I mean. So we've had a busy day today. We've come from, I was emptying Slough this morning, and I've been up to the Vauxhall factory, loaded 7 vans, I had 2 short wheelbase, 5 long wheelbase. I've took them up to Killingholme, Immingham, into the cat compound, and then I've loaded this load, which will show you what it looks like in the daylight. So it's been a busy day. I've done 9 hours 55 driving. I've just wanted to get across this 66. A late one, bit of a late shift. So I'll tell you what I've done actually in day 1. So day 1, what was yesterday, I was loaded for West Drayton, the same drop I had in my last video, where there was a murder. Actually drove past, there's a bunch of flowers and that, a bit in memory of them. So I've tipped there. And then I did a cheeky wee buy any car. Went up to High Wycombe and I loaded 10 cars out of there, and then I took them to BCA Blackbush, which is near Camberley, and I got them off last night, and then I just went and go park at Stoke. So parked there, then obviously set off this morning, and did the looting up to Killingholme, and then obviously loaded the Kias. So I will put on the video of what the load looks like in the daylight, and then you'll see me in the morning. I'll be doing my daily daily checks, and then we're going to take a steady ride up. I think it was about 326 mile to Perth from Killingholme. Like I say, we've got 153 left to go. So up to Perth, get rid of the 4, and then we've got Inverness, get rid of the 5, and we'll probably reload back down the road. So I will see you in the morning. So here we go, guys and girls. 9 cars, 9 Kias. So we've got 4 cars along the bottom, they're going to Perth Kia, and 5 along the top are going to Inverness Kia. So starting car 1, we've got an EV3. Car 2, we have a Sportage. Car 3, a Sportage. And on the peak on car 4, we've got that big lump, which is a Sorrento. Big chunky car. Another EV3 on car 5 and 6. So then we're all going to Inverness. Then we've got a Sportage behind the cab on car 7. And then we've got another Sportage on car 8. We've got a Kia Ceed on car 9. And we've got this monstrosity on car 10. Like I say, we always try and use the shape of cars to our advantage. Well, as you see, that shape there's no help at all with that one. It's like the old Nissan Cube that they used to do. Like you say, the shapes of the cars, these Sportages are a great example, I think. So like the back of the window, so you can just drop that car too all the way down and then get it back, because the back of the windscreen comes back. And obviously I put that Ceed there. I mean, it didn't drop order, but it's the lowest car out of all of them. So if I had like a Sportage or anything else in there, obviously that's going to raise everything up more, because this load is only 15.7 on car 1, just on that bonnet. 15.7, not a bad height. So there we go, not a bad load. So I will see you in the morning when we're doing our daily checks. Everything's locked in, everything. So bye for now. for a bit of breakfast, the healthy option. So here we go, guys and girls. Just coming up to the main roundabout here, Perth. We're going to hang a left onto the A9. Ideally, we'd go back to the next roundabout where the Mercedes and BMW, Honda and all that is. We'd do a right there. Kia would come up on our left hand side on Dunkeld Road. But there is a 15-foot bridge, or just slightly over 15 foot. So I'm not going to get under that, so I'm going to have to divert around it. So we slip off, I think it's the football club, St Johnson. Come off there and basically follow it all the way down into Perth, and we hang a left onto Dunkeld Road, and it fetches it on the other side of the 15-foot bridge. But on the way up there, I've had a phone call from the transport office, and they've said drop the Perth, leave the Inverness on and fetch it back to the yard, because I don't think there's anything up Inverness to come back down with, so I think we'll just put it back in the yard and then wait till there's something to tack a full load up. So when I bring you back, we'll be heading into Perth and I'll show you the diversion. Just doing a right on the 85. I think we have, I think is it St Johnson's in it? St Johnson's Football Club. That's over there, just behind Tesco's. So we follow this all the way down. Yeah, that's the stadium on my left there. Actually, you go in that car park to load Kias, not Kias, sorry, Nissan. Nissan used to be here on your right hand side, and they used to store cars in the car park. There's no dealerships there now. I think the Nissan's moved to where Honda is, on the other side of that low bridge. So as I say, we're just going to follow this down, follow the A85 all the way, and I think it might be an Asda. We do a left, and that is actually Dunkeld Road. I hope I'm saying that right, by the way. So we're going to hang a left here on the 912, and there's your Asda there. Right hand side. So yeah, there's quite a few dealers along here, which is a bit naughty for the transporter drivers because of the height of this bridge. So I'm not going to Inverness now, but I'm still going to go back out the way I've come in here. But even if I was going to Inverness, I've still, like I say, I've got that Sorrento on my peak. About 15.5. Still wouldn't get under it. So obviously the dealer's on Dunkeld Road. Just before it there's a set of lights. We do a right and then a left, and we're behind the dealers. There's a Volvo there. I've done the Volvo. I've never tipped Kia, believe it or not, at Perth. So it's a new one for me. We go around the back of the industrial estate, follow right down the bottom. There is a turn and circle, spin yourself around, come back up, and then just park outside. There's a Citroen dealer on your right hand side and Volkswagen, and then Audi on the left. MG, John Clark. And then there's the Ford. I don't know if you can see in the distance there, the bridge is coming up, the warning signs are out now. So we used to well, we still do pick a bit of trade up from this Toyota dealer. There's the old Peter Barley. I have done a video when I got attacked by the seagulls there. So here we're going to do a right here. Like you say, there's the low bridge, 15 foot, 4.5 metres, so we've got no chance unless we want a cabriolet Sorrento. In fact, it looks like there's someone there now with Volvos on, one of our boys. Here we are. Davy's scared by the looks of it. There's two of our lads there. So we're going to spin round, and I think we'll just try and pull up here because it's a bit congested with the two trucks there. So we'll follow this all the way down the bottom, and there is definitely a turn circle. Spin yourself around. It's a bit of a drive, but same reversing. Spin yourself round. So when I bring you back, we will be outside the Kia dealer. I got sold, but I'm a soldier. So we tipped the 4 off at Kia, and obviously I'm running down with a 5 back to the yard, and he says will you pick 4 up from the Enterprise, which is just there. So did you have to move the truck? So not two of these are deletes. So we got a Aston Martin, an Alfa Romeo, Stelvio, a Crossland, Audi A1, and a Nissan Qashqai. So they're just all going back to the yard as deletes. So there's not like to say, it's actually a bit lower than what I was before. It's about 15.6 on the bonnet of that Kia. Go back out the way I came in to avoid that low bridge. And then when I bring you back, I'll be parked up somewhere about half an hour, because I think I've got about an hour 20 left. So, bye for now. So that's us in Kinross. We were on half an hour, did 3 hours 56 driving. So I need a break. I'm not going to make it the yard. Just having some treats. So I've got some wraps somewhere, I don't know where they've gone. So we'll have half an hour here, and we'll head to the yard. But we're still 34 mile away. So a quick question, someone asked a question about other truck trailers I've had. So I'll start from the start. 2005, I passed my test in April, and then class 1 obviously, and I started applying for jobs. The first job I applied for was Auto Carriers, a car transport firm in Stockton on Tees, a family run business. I did apply for other jobs, general haulage, Durham City Transport, and there's a couple of general haulage firms from where I live. Nobody would give us a chance. Filled a massive application form out for Auto Carriers. They wanted to know everything. So sent it off, never heard out. And I think I got a call in June off by Mr. Michael Doddy, who was one of the managers there, and he said, would you come in for an interview? They wanted to inject some new blood into the company because it was full of old timers. Yeah, met some great lads there. But anyway, I did start. He gave us a start, and I started in August, end of July, August, because I had a 2-week holiday booked. And he says, I start after your holiday. So I started, and I got a 9-car European spec Eurolaw. I'll try and put some pictures on, but I don't know if it'll work. But I'll put them on as I speak. I'll try anyway. So I went to Auto Carriers, and then I got trained up on this 9-car. It was a European spec. The controls were on the other side. It was a very manual. It had manual decks. But you get any, like, more or less anything on it, like nine of anything. Good bit of kit. Like, it was low. So anyway, I had that for about maybe a year and a half, and then I ended up getting I was getting an EHR Eurolaw, which was a fantastic trailer then. But while it was getting prepared, I ended up getting another Eurolaw. We had quite a few of these Eurolaws. They had the twin wheel at the back, like the small wheels, a massive back end on it. Like, I used to love knocking lampposts and that down with them. But I had that briefly, and then I got the EHR, the Eurolaw, which still today is probably one of my best trucks. It was a 10-car Eurolaw, but you'd get like 11 courses or like minis and things like that on it. 207s, you do a lot of Peugeot 207s. So I got that, and then, believe it or not, Auto Carriers sold out to MCD, a Runcorn, over the Merseyside. Sold it out to them, and then nothing really changed, like, apart from the pay rise. We got a cracking pay rise. And then still continued with my AHR, messed around with the transport engineering 11 plus, Mark II 11 plus. And the used to have a load of 12 pluses, even older, which were good in the day. You could put like 13 cars on them, but you'd only put like 9 on them, really. 9 cash guys, like 9 Nissans. So anyway, I was out there, kept the EHR for predominantly most of the time in MCD. And then, believe it or not, MCD went in administration. I can't remember the dates. But anyway, Autologic, which is now BCA, they took it over. And then they took the trucks off us, really, because they needed a lot of work doing them, really. So we ended up getting like an Autologic truck, which was an EHR law, which were fantastic trucks, especially for BMW saloons and things like that. 10 BMWs easy, no bother. So we had that Autologic, and then, believe it or not, Mr. Eddie Stobbart wanted to dabble in the car industry, and I took over Autologic, believe it or not. I was getting a bit fed up with my Autologic BC. I didn't Eddie Stobbart's. It was getting us down. I thought it was time for a change. I think I was up for about 10 years service. I just had enough. I thought time to move on. And I tried Carlson's. I went to Carlson's for a couple of years, which I had a transport engineering Evo 5, and I was there just over 2 years. And then like you say, you speak to a lot of lads in the industry, and then they said there was a job going at A1 Automotive, 4 on 4 off, with a DAF, a Spanish DAF made in Milan. So there was a job opportunity, someone left, and then there was an opportunity came up. We're apart now. A DAF Evo, I think it was an Evo 7, cracking truck. So I pondered about it, and then I ended up accepting the job. Went there, and then the old dreaded COVID happened. No, I ended up getting, believe it or not, before COVID, I ended up getting a new truck there, which was a SN67 SXF, which was an Evo 8. Probably my best truck I've ever had. But going back to Carlson's, I had a Rolfo as well. After the Evo 5, I had a Rolfo, which very based on these Odysseys. Yeah, so I had the Evo 8 at A1, which was, like I say, probably the best truck I've had. Could basically get anything. More versatile than these Odysseys, I think, especially with vans. And then COVID happened. Furloughed, and obviously spent a lot of time at home, and I love being at home. And I didn't go back, believe it or not. And I set my own business up because I was a painter and decorator prior to starting at Auto Carriers. When people had a lot of money, they never had no money left. Like no money for the holidays because we couldn't go on holidays, so they had all the money and they invested it all decorating the houses and that. So anyway, I set my business up, got myself a van, and went self-employed. It was going fantastic. Wasn't making a fortune, just to get by. And that happened 2 years, and I got a bit fed up. I'm not really a fan of being self-employed. Like going around looking for work. Started drying up, and then that's when I ended up giving A1 another call, and then come back with open arms, because I'm the #1 car transport driver apparently. So I came back and I got an older Scania. I got an Evo 8, but it was an older, I think it was a 16 reg OBJ, which is still on the road. And had that, and then I had it for about not very long really, and then I got this this Spanish staff Odyssey, Transport Engineering Odyssey, and that's where we are. I don't mean to bore you, but that's the history of my truck and trailers. So there's a question asked for you. Anyway, so I'm going to go use the loo, and then we're going to head down the yard so we can get rid of these 9 cars, and then I'll be back in touch and see what we've got. So here we go. Just dropped the 9 off in the yard, Bath Gate, and then we've got 8 cars to collect out of here. 8 cars, meaning we've got 3 transit vans apparently. Got the Tornado ones, the all like mobility minibuses. So I don't know if it'll go on, but we'll give it a go. So we've got 3 transit vans, Qashqai, a Mercedes 180, a Porsche 911 Retro, a Fiesta, and a BMW 2 Series Coupe. So it should go. I'll show you on a diagram, so I'm not going to do any footage in here. So here we go. So I'm going to reverse this transit van onto 1 and 2, drive this transit van onto 3, reverse a Qashqai onto the Peak, car 4. We'll put the 1 Series, not the 1 Series, the Merc 180. And we'll drive a transit van in here. And then we're going to put the Porsche, I think it's a 911. It is. Where are we at? Just side. Porsche 911. And then we'll drive a Fiesta on here. So that'll drop right down because that'll be low, the bonnet will be low. And then we'll have the 2 Series Coupe on car 10. And then that'll be pushed right back to the Fiesta. So we can get this top deck right down and hope like it should go. I mean, like, yeah, I can't see any bother. So I'll get these chucked on, drove on, and then I'll show you what it looks like, because I want to get down the road. These are going to Castleford. I want to get sorted, parked up, and I'm going to watch Sunderland away to Leeds United tonight. A big massive game. So I'll get these chucked on, loaded, and then we'll see you shortly. As you can see, I put that BMW behind the cab. Luckily these transits, they actually connect transits. 1 big transit, custom, and then 2 connects. And look how low it is. Too low. I'll try and put it on and it keeps grounding out. So, easy enough load. 15.4, highest car in the Peak. Next stop, Cairn Lodge, break in the shower. So just currently in Cairn Lodge, having a break. I've had my shower. So I'm just debating where to go. Maybe try and get across the A66. Maybe go into Cadrick. Park there the night, I don't know. Or I might just go to Penrith and do the driving tomorrow. Just having a little snack. And away we go. So straight down the 74 on the M6. and across the A66. Still got plenty of driving left. As long as I'm parked up 8 o'clock to watch the mighty Sunderland try and beat Leeds. So we'll do a little bit of footage going down. So enjoy the ride, and when I bring you back, we should be all parked up. Old school Porsche, 2002 Porsche 911. Yes, boys and girls, that's the transporter guy, all parked up just in time for the kickoff. Happy with that. So we've just made 5 to 8, so a good 48 hours today. 8 hours 39 minutes driving, 631 k's. So still 57 mile away from Castleford for in the morning. And then we're going to watch the match. We'll just have tea in the car. We have got spaghetti carbonara from Aldi, or Aldi as they want to say. Couple of kid yogurts, I love them, tube it. Couple of mini cheddars and an apple. That'll do this guy for his tea, watching the match. So that's basically it. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please hit that like and subscribe button, and like I say, leave a comment, and I'll try to respond. I have responded to most. So that's it. I'll be trying to get one out again next week, and I'm going to watch the match. Fingers crossed someone get the 3 points, but I will accept 1. So bye for now, and see you next time.